If you've been on the Sarasota Bay, you may have seen Coast Guard helicopters flying around. The Coast Guard works with Sarasota Fire Rescue for training on tasks that they just don't get to execute much. SNN's Mark Lomano was able to join them on the training exercise today and has an inside look.
Sarasota Fire Rescue works multiple times a month on joint rescue operations that they rarely do, or in some cases,
I don't think they've ever had an incident where we've had to extract somebody offshore from a boat to a helicopter and then have them transported to a medical facility.
That's what Sarasota Fire Rescue was doing Monday on Sarasota Bay. They did what's called an evolution, which is just a training exercise.
So every time that basket drops and goes back up, that's considered one hoist evolution.
Fire Rescue manned their own boat, while the Coast Guard operated the helicopter up above. Several times, the Coast Guard brought down a line to Fire Rescue.
We call that a trail line. That's to assist in guiding whatever gear or person is coming down off of that helicopter. It's a lot easier to control what's coming down, especially to keep it from spinning. That trail line is a really big help with that. It's weighted at the bottom, and typically you'll see them dip it in the water first. When it's wet, it's nice and heavy, and it makes it less likely to swing around or do anything unpredictable.
But they don't need to do it that way, which is why they also practice going straight to the basket.
It's a little bit sportier, but we also have equipment on the boat, something we refer to as a grounding wand. It's got a nice hooked end, and we're able to hook the basket with that and kind of guide it the last few feet as it works its way in. While
the helicopter is above, it creates what's called rotor wash in the water, with winds, we were told, that ran up to 70 miles per hour. Fire Rescue worked in turbulent conditions, but the rotor wash can't be used to the Coast Guard's advantage.
They can actually manipulate the boat using that rotor wash and make it turn a certain direction to make it easier to do what they're trying to do, or even push it along.
Still, it's an experience to be in the turbulence, as one of the fire rescue men told us.
You come in, they're hovering in, and you can feel that wave hit you, and you just goes whoop, and then everything gets wet. I'm soaked right now. I have standing water in my boots.
Reporting from Sarasota, Mark Lomano, SNN, the Suncoast News Network.